the praise to bodhichitta. Joy chana changzhu semden cha, jigbi chana changzhu semden cha, dungal jungde changzhu semden cha, dawa jungde changzhu semden cha. So, when you are upset, so that's when you are sad. That then, if you can remember bodhichitta, that's the best. So it brings happiness. So it goes where the upsetness, or upsetness is usually something happens to, what the self-cherishing thought one success or the attachment one success. So he didn't get, or somebody interfered, your self-cherishing thought and your attachment, and get upset. So usually like that. So if you can remember bodhichitta that time, that's the best method. So it eliminates, it stops it heals the sadness. So you're not the only one. There are numberless other sentient beings who are suffering, who are sad, because who didn't succeed, what the selfish mind want, what attachment want. So that numberless sentient beings suffering, even greater suffering than you, or 1,000 times suffering, or 1,000,000 times suffering than you. So I mean, you happily you take all sentient beings' sadness. They whatever didn't succeed, and you take it on you, and especially self-cherishing, take it on your self-cherishing thought, and immediately destroy, eliminate, like the atom bomb. You hit over the enemy, then totally destroy, because the erupted, that's it, totally destroy on them like that, on your real enemy, unmistaken enemy, the self-cherishing thought, the great demon, the Mara, the self-cherishing thought. So it didn't let you to achieve enlightenment from beginningless time, even though numberless other sentient beings become enlightened, who change the mind, because who's able to recognize self-cherishing thought as an enemy, the great demon, as your enemy, great demon, Mara, and eliminate it. So instead of following it, then you eliminate it. So able to generate bodhichitta. So numberless sentient beings become enlightened already, but yourself not. So that your self-cherishing thought cheated you. For you, it looks like, protecting me, or protecting me, kind of not losing yourself, gaining, sort of something. Then, because you believe like that by following self-cherishing thought. Yeah, then, but always losing, biggest loss. That's what happening in reality, in every second. So then, after now, then again, if you follow to that, you will never achieve enlightenment. Even the, yes, yeah, even difficult to achieve the happiness or ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara. Even the happiness of future lives, so that makes it very difficult. So then so that makes your life most meaningful, most beneficial for every single helpings, hungry ghosts, animals, human beings, suras, asuras. For every single sentient being, your life becomes most beneficial for them. So then that makes you most happy. So yeah, the upsetness is not there. So remember, only upset, remember bodhichitta. Then that's the best. Best life. You're making your life best. Actually, I think I went through this. I think before. I think I already went through it. So, jigbetana chanjo. So, yeah. Then I used the example, my own experience, earthquake in Nepal. You remember? I used that experience. So I drew it for a second. Jigbetana chanjo. Because well, I know there's some words of thought transformation, so because of that, then because then I follow the words, all the six what do you call, caught high earthquake. So then whether something being suffering be rapid on me, but you see, because I know there's some words, and then yeah. So when that, but you see, deep down there's no fear. So I think as so I think my remembered, but my practice became political. My Tonglen practice became political. So I didn't mention that. So then, yeah, that's also, you see, what makes even something like that, or atomic bomb, there's a danger, can be blown any time. So it's the same thing. We are not in the situation now, like Syria or other, those other countries. So anyway, even that's the best way. to make a sort of protection or your life most meaningful and most happy, that remember bodhichitta. So it makes most inner happy, most happy for every, so benefit, most benefit for every sentient being. Even suffering rises. Remember the chitta, so it's the same thing as the best. Rather than, oh, I have cancer, oh, doctor says I have cancer, oh, I have this, that. So just over and over you think that, and then you exaggerate. You make your problem like mountains, like balloon. They make bigger, bigger, bigger. So you make you exaggerate. You superstitious mind. Not only superstitious mind. Then you make like mountains your problems, and then you then makes sickness faster become more serious. So they bigger. They cause to die soon, cause death, cause of death to die soon. So like that. Then if you remember the Jitta, then it makes your life the most happy. Also pleasure, pleasure, success or pleasure, all of that, you see. Then again, if you don't remember the Jitta, then your life is wasted. Instead of become experiencing pleasure, become cause of enlightenment. Instead of that, with bodhichitta, then you are experiencing pleasure, success, become cause of enlightenment. But without bodhichitta, then your mind gets distracted, so ever since not trained well in thought transformation, lodging, and so then it becomes so easily controlled by the desire. To samsaric pleasure, samsaric perfections. So the kasuri totally distracted, very easily distracted by that, and then kasuri no renunciation. So then it becomes a cause of samsara. You are experiencing pleasure, so, the success, you are experiencing pleasure, whatever it is, then it becomes a cause of samsara, cause of lower realm, whatever like that. So remember bodhichitta, even that time, so that your life do not get wasted. So it becomes the path to enlightenment. Although the birth was done already. Okay, yeah. Oh, didn't get only the purpose of my life, and then to not just achieve happiness for myself, not just that, not even to be free from samsara, achieve a blissful state of peace for myself. Is not that, not even that. Or then to benefit others. The purpose of my life is to benefit others. So to free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, including the cause, deluded karma, and then bring them to the Buddhahood, total cessation of the obscuration and completion of all the realizations, sangye. So, then to that, myself should achieve state of omniscience to do that work perfectly for sentient being. So myself should achieve state of omniscience for this. I'm taking the holy teaching, and then they also righteous conduct will sing. So please listen to the teaching. Okay, so today I thought maybe break from yesterday. I thought to try to do the initiation tomorrow. So that that would take much longer time. So then I thought today maybe I thought that some people ask us several different rooms, and then I thought of that. So I did room of the heart sutra before. I think maybe more than a week ago. I think, who came later, then they asked, you see. And then somebody asked, requested the Dhamma Cutter Sutra and the Vajra Cutter Sutra, the oral transmission of that. So that's I've received, I think maybe a few times from Geshe, the Mongolian. Geshe was the abbot from Tibet, Saramen together. After Mao Zedong died, and then the next, I don't remember the name. Then he allowed to have kind of monastery, kind of monks, and before, thousands, but then just only 50 or something small. I don't know what that's for tourists or Western tourists, to show that that they give freedom for religious freedom. I'm not sure exactly what the purpose is. And then, however, so he was appointed abbot. Meant usually separate about two different colleges, two different colleges, so they're different abbots, or different lamas started the college. I think Sarame was Kunchen Bumba, that. So the kind of the Kunchen Lotus, Kunchen Lotus, Kunchen Kaso, Tatanchi Chata. So founded started the Sarah College. and you to sing it, and then so that, the thing was appointed to be the abbot of both when they started the monastery again. I received from Rinpoche and kept the Rinpoche, I think. And samsara, bodhichitta, and then from now land of America, Sokel, and then from Missouri, so that. Then I received several times, so that's okay. 그래. So 가소리. 디 이제 몇 번 봐.